It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Glitter Saturday Night Slam, and we've got a big show for you this week. In the main event is going to be Sweet Vixen taking on Kay Fabe. In duos action, it is going to be Mrs. Beefy and Thunderkitty taking on the returning Chloe Cage and Paige Rage. The feud between Mrs. Beefy and her crew and Fiona's friends continues. Dawn and Vampiress are taking on Moon Dragon and Star Dragon, the double dragon. Laynie Bryant will be in action against Tarian. And in the opening bout, it is going to be Plain Jane taking on Embargo. So we're going to get this show on the road and roll for initiative here. Okay, that's a tie, but that is Embargo's fast forward. So Plain Jane's got to beat a 1, 2, 3, 4. She gets a 3, and that is going to be it, but we're going to roll anyway, and that is it. Your winner via fast forward is Embargo. Quick opener this week. So we're going to go on to our next bout. It's going to be Laynie Bryant taking on Tarian. This is Tarian's debut for these videos, so we will see how she does. And that is her fast forward. So she's got Laynie Bryant's got to avoid a 4 or 5. She gets a 6, so she's safe. Tarian's going to start us off here. 3, Beltane Bomb. 2, Dodge. 2, Celtic Clutch. 2, Dodge. Move my mic here. Got myself all weird. Okay, so Tarian's on offense here. 2, Celtic Clutch. 3, Laynie Bryant is going on offense. 1, Pretty Little Moonsault. 6, Block. 3, Avalanche Rush. So Tarian's got 2 chances to avoid a 5 here. Oh, she gets a 5. She needs a 2 to stay alive. Oh, and she gets it. Okay, Laynie Bryant still on offense here. 5, Rumble rating. Both women are plus 3, sorry. Tarian's going to take over there. 4, Morgan's Revenge. So Laynie Bryant's got to avoid a 4 and a 6. She gets a 1. 1, Warrior's Way. 2, Dodge. 1, Warrior's Way. 3, Laynie Bryant is going to go on offense. 5, Rumble rating. Both plus 3s. Laynie Bryant's going to stay on offense. 6, Vixen Bomb. 5, Tarian's going to go on offense. 4, Morgan's Revenge. Okay, so Laynie's got to avoid a 4 and a 6 here. She gets a 2. 4, Morgan's Revenge again. Laynie Bryant's got to avoid that 4 and that 6. She gets a 2 again. 4, Morgan's Revenge. Again, she's got to avoid a 4 and a 6. She gets a 1. 6, Rumble rating. Okay, they're the same. And Laynie Bryant's going to take over on offense. 4, Power Slam. 5, Tarian's going to reverse and take over. 2, Celtic Clutch. 5, Laynie Bryant is taking over here. 4, Power Slam. 6, Block. 6, Vixen Bomb. 5, Tarian's going to take over on offense. 2, Celtic Clutch. 1, Laynie Bryant is taking over. 3, Avalanche Rush. So Tarian's got 2 chances to avoid a 5. She gets a 2. She gets a 5. Okay, so she needs a 2 to stay in this one, and she doesn't get it. Your winner of the match is Laynie Bryant. A good little back and forth bout there. Laynie Bryant comes out on top. She might be due for a title shot. She's been doing pretty well, I think. Okay, so our next bout, we have Dawn and Vampiress taking on Moon Dragon and Star Dragon. So let's roll to see who's going to start us off here. So it is going to be Dawn and Star Dragon. Double Dragon came in hot at the beginning of the year, and they've been kind of struggling as of late. So they're trying to rebound here. Oh, fast forward again. So 1 and a 5. Is that 5? Yeah. So 1 and a 5 is what Dawn's got to avoid. She gets a 6, so she's good. 4 Tiger Claw. 2 hit. 6 Rumble Rating. They're both +2s. And Star Dragon stand on offense. 5 Double Dragon Kick. 3 hit. Pop. And she's got to avoid a 6 here. She gets a 4. 7. That's going to be... We'll keep the 1. So Dawn's got to avoid a 1 and a 6. She's fine. 7, we're going to do the 1 again. So Dawn's got to avoid a 1 and a 6. She gets a 5, so she's good. 1 Celestial Dive. So 1, 5, and 6 is what Dawn's got to avoid here. She gets a 2, so she's safe. 5 Double Dragon Kick. 1 dodge. Let's bring Moondragon in. Let's see if Moondragon can finish this off. 7, let's do 2, so she got to avoid a 2 and a 6. She gets a 7, so she's safe. 8, okay, this is where it gets complicated, so the only thing that is going to save Dawn here is a 7 or an 8. Oh, she gets a 7, that's hilarious. Okay, so we continue on. So this is going to be Year of the Dragon. So a 2, 3, 4, 6 is what Dawn's got to avoid. She gets a 4. Okay, she needs a 6, a 7, or an 8. And she gets a 4, and that is it. Your winners of the match in dominant fashion. Moondragon and Star Dragon. They really needed that victory, and they win really with a statement win, because that was just pure domination. So it is time for our next bout, and it is Mrs. Beefy and Thunderkitty taking on Chloe Cage and Paige Rage. So let's roll for initiative here. Oh, I should say who's going to start. So Mrs. Beefy's going to start for that team, and then it's going to be Chloe. No, it's going to be Paige Rage. Sorry. Okay, so let's roll for initiative now. And Paige is going to start us off. I'm going to get that right and say her name right. 2, straight shot. 4, hit. 6, grip and flip. 7, that's going to bring Thunderkitty in on defense. 3, turn the page. 2, block. 8, okay. So 1, 2, 3. So Thunderkitty's got to avoid a 1, a 2, and a 3 here. She gets a 7, so she's good. 7, let's do 1. So Thunderkitty's got to avoid a 1 and a 2. She gets a 7. 1, rumble rating. They are both +2s here. So that is going to be Paige Rage staying on offense. 6, grip and flip. 6, pop. She's got to avoid a 2. Oh, she gets a 2. She needs a 5, a 7, or an 8. She gets a 5, so she's still alive. Let's bring Chloe Cage in. Okay, 2, Chloe Crossface. 8, that's going to bring Mrs. Beefy in on offense. 7, okay. Let's do the 3. So Chloe's got to avoid a 1 and a 3. She gets a 5, so she's safe. 3, triple jump moonsault. 1, Chloe Cage. 1, Greco-Roman throw. 5, Mrs. Beefy's going on offense here. 7, we're going to do that 3. So 1 and a 3 is what Chloe's got to avoid. 7, so she's safe. 8, okay. Let's see what we got here. So 1, 3, 4, 5 is what Chloe's got to avoid. She gets a 1. Okay, she needs a 6, a 7, or an 8 to stay in this one. And she gets an 8. So that means Paige makes the save. And Chloe's going to go on offense here. So 7. Let's do, what's Beefy? 2? We'll do a 1 and a 2 for Mrs. Beefy here. Oh, she gets a 1. She needs a 2 or a 4 to stay alive. Oh, she gets an 8. So that means Thunderkitty made the save. And Mrs. Beefy's going to go on offense here. 4. Supergirl punch. So 1, 3, 5 is what Chloe's got to avoid. She gets a 4. Let's make sure it's not a 4. Yep, okay. Good. 8. So this is going to be 1, 3... 1, 3, 4, 5 is what Chloe's got to avoid. She gets an 8, so she is safe. 3, triple jump moonsault. 5, Chloe Cage going on offense here. 2, Chloe crossface. 6, Mrs. Beefy reverses. 6, rumble rating. Both +2s here, so Chloe's actually going to take over here. 2, Chloe crossface. 5, Mrs. Beefy reverses. She's really liking that 5. Supergirl punch. So 1, 3, 5 is what Chloe's got to avoid here. She gets a 3. She needs a 6, a 7, or an 8 to stay alive. And she doesn't get it. Your winner of the match is Mrs. Beefy and Thunderkitty. Another victory for the Mrs. Beefy side there. And it is time for the main event. And it is going to be Sweet Vixen taking on Kay Fabe. So we're going to roll for initiative here. Okay, a 3 and a 3. Neither woman's fast forward, and that's a tie. That's going to be neither woman's fast forward, but Sweet Vixen's going to go on offense here. 6, arm drag and twist. 6, pop. I think that's a 4. Yeah. Okay, Kay Fabe's got to avoid a 4 here. She gets a 3, so she's safe. 4, a shooting star leg drop. 5, hit. 4, shooting star leg drop. 1, dodge. 6, arm drag and twist. 6, pop. She's got to avoid a 4. She gets a 6, so she's safe. 5, rumble rating. Sweet Vixen's a +3. Kay Fabe's a +2. And that is going to be Sweet Vixen staying on offense. 1, flying head scissors. 6, pop. She's got to avoid a 4. She gets a 2, so she's safe. 1, flying head scissors. 5, hit. 3, pendulum backbreaker. 6, pop. She's got to avoid a 4. She gets a 1. 5, rumble rating. Okay, that is going to actually be a tie since she has a better rumble rating. So Sweet Vixen's going to stay on offense. 3, pendulum backbreaker. 6, pop. Kay Fabe's got to avoid a 4. She gets a 1. 2, razzle dazzle. Okay. So we're going to roll here. So Kay Fabe has to avoid a 1, a 3, a 4, a 6. She gets a 6. Okay, she needs a 5 to stay in this one. And she doesn't get it. Your winner of the match is Sweet Vixen. Well, that is it for the show this week. Thank you for watching as always, and I will catch you next time.